Have you ever had to put a spoiled brat in their place? It was supposed to be a fun Saturday. I took my 8-year-old nieces Emma and Sophie to see that new animated movie about talking animals. 20 minutes in, I hear this loud stomping coming from behind us. Some kid, maybe 7 or 8, starts running up and down the theater stairs like it's his personal playground. The whole place goes quiet except for his sneakers squeaking on every step. He's yelling random stuff during the movie, completely ruining the experience for everyone. But what really got to me was when he came close to our row and started kicking the back of my chair, hard. I turned around and said nicely, "Hey buddy, could you stop kicking my chair?" The kid looked me dead in the eye, smirked, and kicked it even harder. His parents were sitting 3 rows behind him, both scrolling on their phones like nothing was happening. Other families were starting to look annoyed, but nobody wanted to be that person who causes a scene. I gave the kid my serious look, the one that usually works on my nieces when they're acting up. He just laughed and ran back up the stairs, making even more noise. Emma tugged on my sleeve and whispered, "Uncle Jake, he's being really loud." I could see other kids trying to watch the movie getting distracted and upset. When the parents still didn't do anything, I stood up and walked over to them. The dad had earbuds in, watching something on his phone. The mom was texting. I tapped the dad's shoulder gently and said, "Excuse me, your son is disrupting the whole theater. Could you please handle it?" The dad pulled out one earbud, looked at me like I was bothering him, and shrugged. He's just excited about the movie. Then he put his earbud back in. The mom didn't even look up from her phone. I couldn't believe it. Their kid was now standing on his seat, talking to the screen like the characters could hear him. A baby started crying because of all the noise. An elderly couple got up and left, clearly frustrated. This was getting ridiculous. I walked back to where the kid was standing and crouched down so we were eye level. "Hey, I get that you're excited about the movie," I said calmly. "But do you see all these people around us?" I gestured to the packed theater. They all came here to enjoy the movie too, just like you did. The kid stopped talking and actually looked around for the first time. He saw other kids staring at him, parents shaking their heads, and realized everyone was watching him instead of the screen. "You're making it hard for them to have fun," I continued. "How would you feel if you came to see your favorite movie and someone kept making noise so you couldn't hear what was happening?" The kid's face changed. He mumbled, "I just wanted to have fun too." "I know you did," I said. "And you can still have fun, but you can do it without being rude to everyone else. These people paid money to be here, just like your mom and dad did for you." The kid looked down at his feet, then back at all the faces watching him. He could see other children who looked upset and confused. For the first time, he seemed to understand that his actions were affecting other people. "You wouldn't like it if someone ruined your favorite movie, would you?" I asked. He shook his head. "No, I wouldn't." "Then let's make sure everyone can enjoy this one. Deal?" The kid nodded and quietly sat down in his seat. I walked back to my nieces, who were watching the whole thing with wide eyes. The mom finally looked up from her phone, saw her son sitting quietly, and actually gave me a thankful nod. For the rest of the movie, the kid was completely silent. He watched the screen, laughed at the funny parts like everyone else, but didn't make a peep otherwise. When other kids in the theater laughed, he'd smile like he was part of something, instead of disrupting it. As the credits rolled and lights came up, Emma asked me, "Uncle Jake, why did that boy listen to you and not his parents?" I smiled and helped her put on her jacket. Sometimes kids just need someone to help them understand that other people's feelings matter too. On our way out, the boy's parents actually stopped me. The dad looked embarrassed and said, "Thanks for talking to him. We were honestly embarrassed but didn't know how to handle it without making a bigger scene."